What do I do? I'm scared. It's a nightmare. And why is this happening right now? Why is this happening? I gave up everything I came here doing.
What's 90 Day Fiancé? Despite viral video titles and social posts suggesting that Sumit is preparing to file a lawsuit against his mother for allegedly treating his spouse like a servant, there is currently no confirmed legal action filed in any court, nor reporting from major entertainment news outlets that such a lawsuit is underway. Those claims appear to come from fan-created video titles and clickbait formats, rather than verified legal records. YouTube. That said, real developments on the show and in cast interviews show that tensions within the family have reached a breaking point, and cast members themselves have spoken candidly about the struggle to balance cultural tradition, marital independence, and respect in an extended family setting. Sumit and Jenny's relationship has been one of the most controversial and emotionally charged stories in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Their decade-long romance, marked by a significant age gap, cultural clashes, and past undisclosed truths, has been a recurring focus since their first appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Showbiz cheat sheet. Early in their journey, Sumit's parents openly expressed their disapproval of Jenny, due to the 30-year age difference between her and their son, a stance that eventually led to threats of suicide and emotional confrontations when Sumit attempted to move forward toward marriage. The list. Despite these objections, Sumit and Jenny legally married in 2021, though they initially did not tell his parents in advance, a decision that resulted in a temporary estrangement, emotional outbursts, and Sumit's mother disowning him. All about the tea. After years of reconciliation efforts and reportedly some improvement later on, the couple recently returned to 90 Day Fiancé for Season 7 of The Other Way, where audiences saw them move in with Sumit's family after financial pressure forced them to leave their own residence. People.com. The newest season has captured significant conflict arising from the close-quarters living situation. According to scene recaps and fan reactions, Sumit became increasingly frustrated with his mother's controlling behavior, especially when it came to how she interacts with Jenny, frequently commenting on what she should or should not do in the household. In a recent episode, Sumit confronted his mother for being too controlling and explicitly called out her behavior toward Jenny. During a family picnic meant to be peaceful, the conversation escalated into a dramatic confrontation. Sumit allegedly told his mother she needed to ease up a little bit and stop calling people wrong for not listening to her, and insisted that Jenny should be treated as his wife, not a servant. "Not your servant," Sumit reportedly said during the argument, a statement that has widely circulated among fans and social discussions. Against his mother for treating Jenny like a servant have been shared and reshared, though these clips have not been verified as factual reporting. YouTube. Fan groups on social platforms are debating the fairness of Sumit's defense of Jenny and whether cultural expectations are rooted in tradition or outdated norms. In interviews outside the show, including an exclusive with People, Jenny has spoken about how living with Sumit's family for extended periods has been emotionally difficult. She candidly admitted that after 9 months living under the same roof, she feels a strong desire for independence and misses the autonomy she had before. People.com. Jenny noted that while they had finally received some acceptance from the family, living with cultural norms and extended boundaries is challenging and sometimes suffocating. At this time, there is no substantiated lawsuit against Sumit's mother in any reported legal filing. What is happening is a profound emotional and cultural conflict that has been amplified by the reality television format, and that conflict continues to evolve. Few couples in 90 Day Fiancé history have sparked as much debate, emotion, and global conversation as Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh. Their relationship, defined by a significant age gap, cultural conflict, family opposition, deception, and perseverance, has unfolded over multiple seasons of TLC's hit franchise. To fans, Jenny and Sumit are either proof that love can overcome immense barriers or a cautionary tale about denial, manipulation, and cultural misunderstanding. Since their first appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, the American retiree and her younger Indian partner have remained one of the franchise's most talked-about couples. Their story touches on themes far beyond reality television: immigration, tradition versus modernity, generational expectations, and the meaning of commitment in a globalized world. This article explores Jenny and Sumit's relationship from its origins to its evolution under the public spotlight, examining why their story continues to fascinate audiences years after their debut. Jenny Slaton is an American woman from California who gained fame after leaving her life in the United States to pursue love in India. Before reality television, Jenny lived a modest life, working various jobs and raising her daughter as a single mother. By the time she met Sumit, Jenny was approaching retirement age and searching for companionship and meaning. Jenny has often described herself as a romantic who believes deeply in true love. However, critics have questioned her decisions, particularly her willingness to uproot her life and endure repeated emotional setbacks. Supporters argue that Jenny represents a woman refusing to let age dictate her happiness. On screen, Jenny is portrayed as emotionally expressive, vulnerable, and often overwhelmed by the challenges of adapting to Indian culture. Her struggles with language barriers, finances, and isolation have been recurring themes throughout her time on the show. Sumit Singh from India was significantly younger than Jenny when they began their relationship. Raised in a traditional Indian household, Sumit faced immense pressure to follow cultural norms, including entering an arranged marriage and prioritizing family expectations over personal desire. Sumit first met Jenny online, initially using a different name and presenting himself in a misleading way. This deception would later become one of the most controversial aspects of their relationship. Despite this rocky beginning, Sumit has consistently stated that his feelings for Jenny are genuine and deep. Throughout the series, Sumit has often appeared torn between his love for Jenny and his obligation to his parents. This internal conflict has made him one of the most polarizing figures in the 90-Day Fiancé universe. Jenny and Sumit met online through social media, where Sumit initially catfished Jenny by using a false name and identity. When the truth came out, Jenny chose to forgive him, believing their emotional connection outweighed the deception. Their relationship transitioned from online communication to real life when Jenny traveled to India to meet Sumit in person. What followed was a complex and emotionally charged journey that would later be televised for millions of viewers worldwide. From the beginning, their relationship defied social norms, particularly due to their age difference and cultural backgrounds. These factors would become central to the drama that unfolded on screen. This revelation devastated Jenny and sparked outrage among viewers. Sumit admitted that he had entered into an arranged marriage under family pressure, while still maintaining his relationship with Jenny. The fallout included legal battles, family conflict, and public backlash. For many fans, this moment defined Sumit's character. Some viewed him as deceitful and selfish, while others saw him as trapped by rigid cultural expectations. Regardless, the scandal cemented Jenny and Sumit's place as one of the franchise's most dramatic couples. A recurring theme in Jenny and Sumit's story is the clash between Western individualism and traditional Indian family values. Sumit's parents were strongly opposed to the relationship, citing Jenny's age, nationality, and inability to fit into Indian societal norms. On screen, Sumit's mother in particular became known for her outspoken criticism of Jenny. Tense confrontations between Jenny and Sumit's family highlighted the deep cultural divide and the emotional toll it took on everyone involved. These conflicts raised broader questions among viewers about cultural respect, compromise, and whether love alone is enough to bridge deeply rooted traditions. Jenny's financial situation has been a frequent point of discussion. Living on a limited income, she has often relied on Sumit for support while navigating life in India. Critics argue that this dynamic has created an unhealthy dependency, while supporters contend that financial struggles are common in international relationships. Sumit's employment situation has also been unstable at times, adding stress to their relationship. The couple's financial uncertainty has fueled debates about responsibility, maturity, and long-term planning. One of the most frustrating aspects of Jenny and Sumit's storyline for viewers has been the repeated delays around marriage. Despite Jenny's desire for commitment and security, Sumit frequently hesitated, citing family approval, legal complications, and personal fears. This pattern led many fans to accuse Sumit of stringing Jenny along, while others believed he was genuinely conflicted. The tension around marriage became a central narrative arc across multiple seasons. Jenny and Sumit's relationship has deeply divided the 90-Day Fiancé fanbase. Online forums, social media platforms, and recap shows regularly debate who is at fault in their relationship. Some viewers sympathize with Jenny, seeing her as a woman repeatedly hurt by broken promises. Others criticize her for ignoring red flags and placing unrealistic expectations on Sumit. Similarly, Sumit is either viewed as a victim of cultural pressure or as someone unwilling to take responsibility for his choices. Beyond entertainment, Jenny and Sumit's story has contributed to conversations about international relationships, age gap couples, and cross-cultural marriage. Their visibility has challenged stereotypes while also reinforcing some uncomfortable realities about cultural incompatibility. Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh's journey on 90 Day Fiancé is more than a reality TV storyline. It is a complex, emotionally charged narrative that has captivated audiences for years. Their relationship forces viewers to confront difficult questions about love, sacrifice, culture, and personal responsibility. Whether seen as a triumph of love or a prolonged lesson in incompatibility, Jenny and Sumit's story remains one of the most unforgettable in the franchise's history. Interview that caught viewers' attention. Fans noticed that Jenny's speech was significantly slurred and that she was speaking slower than ever before. This caused viewers to speculate that Jenny was facing health issues and threw around several possibilities. While it's understandable that fans are concerned, it's important not to jump to any conclusions on Jenny's health until she or her family speaks out on it. Shortly after fans expressed their concerns about Jenny's interview online, her daughter, Christina, posted a video to assure everyone that Jenny was all right. Christina explained that she took action as soon as realized something was wrong with her mom. She assured fans that Jenny was doing well and that she would provide updates when she was able to. Christina further explained that Jenny had been in the United States but was on her way back to India to be with Sumit. Viewers were concerned about Jenny's health, but were relieved to hear that she was doing all right. Jenny has been a popular figure in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise for some time and has a large and caring fan base. Everyone was happy to hear that Jenny is healthy and that everything is under control. We wish Jenny all the best as she continues any necessary recovery. Elizabeth is a law student based in New York, who also has a passion for writing about reality television. Elizabeth's favorite reality shows are anything from the 90 Day Fiancé and Bachelor franchises along with Survivor and The Traitors. 90 Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh continue to share their journey on The Other Way. However, they might already have begun filming for the new season of the franchise. The TLC couple made their comeback after several years. Over the years, Jenny and Sumit have remained fan favorites. They went through many highs and lows. The reality TV stars have been inseparable since they got married. Fans were rooting to see Jenny and Sumit again on TV. They were in disbelief when the couple joined TOW Season 7. The reality TV stars have been facing many highs and lows due to their financial issues. Jenny and Sumit are also adjusting to living with the latter's family. They are keeping a low profile about their actual updates. Are they already filming for a new season? Is it true? 90 Day Fiancé star Jenny Slatin worried fans during her latest trip to America. She returned to her home country after a long time. The TLC star enjoyed spending time with her co-stars and family. Jenny also spoke with Swoon about her latest updates. She shared an update on how things have been going in her life. The reality TV star discussed the viral spaghetti moment. Jenny admitted that she messed up because of all the pressure from Sumit's family. However, viewers noticed her slurred speech. They hoped she was okay after struggling to speak. Many viewers wondered if the TLC star had a stroke or other disease. Jenny and Sumit lived a drama-free life after exchanging vows. They faced many challenges in building their new life in India. But the 90 Day Fiancé stars love to spread love and joy with their wholesome bond. Jenny surprised fans when she traveled to the US for a solo trip. She also sparked concern over her health because of her slurred speech. The TLC star has not been giving any direct details about her health. Jenny's daughter, Christina, assured fans that her mom is totally fine. She indicated they are already working on it to ensure she remains in good health. Hence, viewers couldn't understand why Jenny and her family are directly sharing any information about her health. Recently, a blogger, at Shabuti.com, proposed a new theory. He wrote, "The reason Jenny won't fully speak on her health condition is she's saving it for the next season of 90 Day Diaries. Many viewers felt it was justified because Jenny had not been providing clear updates. She also told Decider that they are planning to bring her daughter, Christina, to India. Reality TV star shared that her other daughter won't be able to move in with her because of her kids. Later, Christine confirmed she is willing to relocate below to India to be closer to her mother. She plans to visit the country to care for her. Therefore, viewers believe the 90-Day Fiancé star might already have begun filming for the new season. One fan said, "They need that TLC money." That's why her daughter so vehemently and emphatically said she didn't say anything. Another user felt Jenny and Sumit could also appear on Happily Ever After. What do you think about this? Share with us. 90-Day Fiancé star Sumit Singh reached his breaking point on the latest episode of The Other Way. Things spiraled quickly when Jenny's non-serious attitude at the cafe led to a huge loss. She tested her husband's patience after draining the cash at their new business. Sumit and Jenny ended up arguing over money just a few days after opening their new cafe venture. Fans are in disbelief as their frustration boils over because of the added responsibility. The reality TV stars already have a lot on their plates. Jenny and Sumit are adjusting to life after moving in with Sumit's family. They are already struggling due to the lack of privacy and freedom in the new setup. The TLC stars are also learning to run their family cafe. Will it affect Sumit and Jenny's relationship? Why did they argue? 90-Day Fiancé star Jenny Slatan hoped to enjoy a smooth retirement in her 60s. She was frustrated when she had to move in with Sumit's parents. The reality TV star had to do household chores and other stuff while living with the family. Jenny is also learning to run the cafe at this age. She tried her best on the first day at their new business. But things got awkward when the American native couldn't figure out how to operate the coffee machine. Jenny told the customer that it was her first time and tried to find various ways to manage it. She was embarrassed when the customer pointed out that it wasn't even plugged in. Sumit was disappointed to see his wife's poor performance after they lost their first customer. He requested her to do better next time, as they couldn't keep losing customers. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sumit and Jenny have been navigating changes in their personal and professional lives. The former is trying to overcome the financial crisis. But he seems to have reached his breaking point on The Other Way Season 7. Recently, Jenny was operating the coffee machine and serving the customers. She asked her father-in-law for a change of over 500 Indian rupees. However, the TLC star ended up giving the customer all the change without charging them for the order. Jenny asked for the money again. Her father-in-law asked, "You have given them all the change I have given to you?" Jenny explained that she doesn't know how Indian currency works. She took it lightly and failed to take responsibility for her actions. Sumit was in disbelief as Jenny lost the money on their sale. He couldn't believe to see she couldn't even do basic math. He told the cameras it was common knowledge that she had to give the customer 40 rupees back if he bought something for 60 rupees. But Jenny calls it Indian money and refuses to understand it. She felt her FIL had given her exact change to give the customer. 90-Day Fiancé fans also slammed her for not being able to do even basic math. One fan said, "Okay, I must ask, how long has Jenny been living in India?" Another user was frustrated to see her giving excuses for everything. Many others also felt that currencies work the same way in every country. Since its first season, Jenny Slatan's and Sumit Singh's love story has been documented on 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. We've seen them overcome catfishing, arranged marriages, and a worldwide pandemic. However, this season, they face their toughest challenge yet, moving in with Sumit's family and starting a cafe together. "We've definitely grown even closer as a couple," said Slatan. Though she has lived in India for quite a few years, Slatan still doesn't speak any Hindi. "I know some Hindi words, but that's about as far as it goes." Since leaving the United States, Slatan admits that she relies on Singh for everything. "I depend 100% on Sumit," explains Slatan. "I've lost a lot of independence and I don't drive. Luckily, Singh is everything Slatan could want in a partner. He's the most caring guy I've ever known," said Slatan. Luckily, fans can breathe a sigh of relief because Singh's family cafe is thriving. "We're a strong business now, especially because of our coffee machine," reported Slatan proudly, though she struggled initially with operating the equipment. Despite their success, Zlatan and Singh are still living with his parents, his brother and sister-in-law and their child. "I don't really like it too much," said Zlatan. But Zlatan is in a better place with her mother-in-law, Sadhna Singh, who didn't used to approve of Zlatan's relationship with her son. "We clash a little bit, but Sadhna and I are fine," said Zlatan. "Our relationship is good." Zlatan stopped by the Decider studio to talk about the season so far, share how she and Singh deal with conflict, and reveal which the Other Way couple she's rooting for. On December 9th, the 90-day fiancé, the Other Way star stopped by Swan to chat all about her and Sumit Singh's long-awaited return to the Other Way, what it's really like living with his family, and of course, how to make her not-so-beloved spaghetti. Reflecting on her return to the Other Way, Jenny told Swan, "I mean, we were excited that they wanted us back." According to Jenny, who appeared on seasons 1 to 3 of the 90-day fiancé spin-off show, the couple is very happy to return to the show during season 7. However, Jenny made it clear that season 7 is not the same ballgame as her first 3 seasons with the franchise. She revealed to Swan that this season is different because they have acceptance from Sumit's parents, which they fought so hard for during their previous appearances. Not to mention, this season Jenny and Sumit have moved in with his family. "Now we all live together in the same house," she explained, "so that's a big difference." This season has also brought a different relationship between Jenny and her mother-in-law. As she put it, "Me and his mom get along fine." Whereas before it was an ugly scene. The TLC star's friend agreed to get the payment after 1 month. Sumit's friend also wanted to know who would cook things at the cafe. He wanted to know if Jenny can cook. The reality TV star's friend chuckled when he remembered eating Jenny's spaghetti. Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for more updates on Sumit and Jenny's new business. 90-day fiancé fans began fixating on another storyline altogether, whether Jasmine's immigration status was in jeopardy, leading to rumors of deportation, legal charges, and even arrest. The result has been a swirl of speculation, fear, and contradictory online narratives, not all grounded in verified fact. This investigation separates verified reporting from rumor and online interpretation, and situates Jasmine's situation within the broader context of U.S. immigration law and reality television culture. Jasmine first became known to audiences as the fiancé of Gino Palazzolo, an American man who met her in Panama and brought her to the United States on a K-1 visa, a non-immigrant visa intended to allow a foreign national to enter the U.S. for marriage to a U.S. citizen within 90 days of arrival. Their relationship, marked by emotional distance, cultural clashes, and personal disagreement, provided drama on screen and controversy online, peaking with discussions around whether Gino had properly filed paperwork for her permanent residency. According to multiple entertainment reports, Jasmine and Gino's immigration situation became a topic in 2024 when it was suggested that Gino had not initially filed paperwork to adjust her visa status, leaving her unable to work and dependent on him. Yahoo! Later reporting indicated that Gino claimed he eventually submitted the necessary paperwork and that Jasmine had her green card for over a year, although the details of that process were not independently verified by immigration authorities or legal filings made public. Yahoo! A green card, permanent resident status, is different from citizenship, and it comes with conditions, particularly in the early years after issuance. If a green card applicant obtained the card through marriage, and the marriage ends shortly after approval, the cardholder can face additional scrutiny when applying for unconditional permanent residence or citizenship. In interviews and social posts, Jasmine has expressed fear of deportation, particularly amid marital breakdown and amplification of her immigration situation on television. One emotional public statement quoted her fear of being kicked out of the U.S. by immigration authorities. Screen rant. She also made light of the possibility of deportation in social media content while pregnant with her 3rd child, though in that instance it appeared more as a joke mixed with stress over her situation than an actual announced legal action by authorities. Yahoo! A particularly controversial subplot involves Jasmine and Gino's off-screen tensions after their breakup. Reports and show previews have suggested that Gino threatened or reported her to immigration authorities, although no official confirmation exists that such a report led to legal action or agency involvement beyond verbal threats on the show. In an episode preview, he was shown reading statements that could imply he contacted government agencies. Fans interpreted this as an ICE report or threat. However, that remains interpretation of television editing, not documentation of an actual legal process. But now, Jasmine has split from Gino Palazzolo, the man she married and moved to America to be with. The estranged couple is in the process of getting divorced, and Jasmine has moved on with Matt Branisterianu. They welcomed their first child together earlier this year. So, will she continue to star on 90 Day franchise shows in the future? I've been on 90 Day forever, right? It's part of my family. Absolutely, Jasmine told Swan in an exclusive interview. I'm an open book and my story is not over. This is a new chapter in my life, and if given the opportunity to be on the show again, I will be willing to. I love doing the show because it's like the easiest thing on earth. It's just being myself. I don't have a problem because I have no filter and I just portray myself as it is. TLC has not officially confirmed whether Jasmine will return to a 90-day show in the future, but considering her story recently took a major turn, it's likely that we'll see her back on our screens again. Aside from the show, Jasmine is keeping busy and told us she has many projects she's working on right now. Currently, I'm writing a cookbook, Jasmine dished. I am also just trying to balance this mom life with the past version of myself, the passionate Latina that likes other things, besides cooking and taking care of my family. I'm trying to find a middle point. That's more or less what I'm going through right now. Matt scares me because he is very fertile, Jasmine laughed. The fact that that man got me pregnant with all the precautions we were taking, he scares me a little. Jasmine noted that Matt is Romanian, and Romanians in their culture are very well known for having a big family. However, she's not looking to add any more children to the mix. Pineda has 2 sons in Panama from a previous relationship. I'm almost 40, she pointed out. I don't want to go through another pregnancy. I'm so tired. What he's saying is that we're literally never going to sleep. I haven't slept in 7 months. I'm like, no thank you. But yes, he wants to have more children. But good luck with that. He can have them with whoever he wants to, but I'm not ready for it. However, she also gushed that Matt is an amazing dad and that she loves the bond he has with their daughter Matilda. It's something that makes me heal in a certain way because I never had a dad, Jasmine shared. Actually, my dad rejected me a lot because I was a girl. Seeing that my daughter is going to have what I always dreamed of, it just makes me so happy. I know that Matt adores her and there's nothing he wouldn't do to just protect and care for Matilda. Meanwhile, Jasmine's sons have not met their baby sister in person yet, but she said they're very happy to have her in the family. One of my biggest concerns was how would they feel, she admitted. As a mom, the fact that we're not physically together, I didn't want them to feel like, oh, my mom moved forward, she's making a whole family, what about us? Surprisingly, they were very happy. Very excited because it's a girl and now they feel so overprotective. They're always bragging about her and they cannot wait to meet her in person. As 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda has documented her split from Gino Palazzolo and her shocking pregnancy with Matt Branisterianu on Season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, fans have been wondering about the immigration status of her other children. With the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 tell all coming up, Jasmine's family is likely to be a hot topic. While Jasmine rarely mentions her children back in Panama on the show, her Instagram bio reads, Immigrant mama on a journey working hard to bring my sons to below. You can find everything we know about Jasmine's children, including an exclusive Swan update from Jasmine herself. Swan has all the details about when they were born, where they live now, and the full story behind their visa delays. Jasmine had her 3rd baby, Matilda, in April 2025. To celebrate the birth of Jasmine and Matt's daughter, TLC posted on Instagram, there's a brand new bundle of joy in the hashtag 90DayFiancé family. Congrats to Jasmine and Matt, who just welcomed baby girl Matilda. Introducing Maddie, our sweet baby girl, says the pair. She's already filling our hearts with so much love and joy. The 90 Day Fiancé star has 3 kids, including 2 sons named JC and Juance, whom she shares with her ex-husband in Panama, and her daughter, Matilda. Below, we've broken down everything we know about each of her children. Jasmine's oldest son is a 13-year-old named Juance, who still lives in Panama. While he is generally not featured in the franchise, he made a rare appearance back in 2023. For his 12th birthday, Jasmine posted, My charming prince turns 12 years old tomorrow. Juance, you're the love of my life, my world, my everything. I'm so lucky to have the most amazing baby boy ever. Mommy loves you. On July 1st, 2025, Jasmine posted a video of Juance video chatting with his baby sister. She wrote, Juance is adding fluent and adorable JC, who is close in age to Juance, has not appeared on 90 Day Fiancé or in her social media content. According to the Happily Ever After star, JC is neurodivergent and began living with her mother during the pandemic. In the past, Jasmine has told viewers it's very hard for JC to communicate. He doesn't have a verbal language. But what makes it difficult to have a child with special needs is not the child. It's the people. It's very hard. It's not easy. When it comes to Matt's relationship with her sons, Jasmine told Swan that it's not that deep because it's just through video calls. Everything has to be done through the phone. But yes, they have conversations, and they're starting to bond in a certain way. But I don't want to put any pressure on any end, on Matt or my boys. I just let it flow, and it's flowing naturally in a very good way. It makes me happy. Jasmine announced that she was pregnant with her daughter Matilda during the Season 2 tell-all of 90 Day, The Last Resort. At the time, viewers had just witnessed Jasmine ask Gino for an open relationship so that she could explore an intimate connection with Matt. On September 12th, Jasmine posted, Matilda, the most adorable and unexpected gift from heaven. You make our life complete in ways we never imagined, and every day with you feels like a blessing wrapped in the purest joy. Since Jasmine gave birth to Matilda, 90 Day fans have questioned why Jasmine's sons still live in Panama. It's been rumored that Jasmine has to wait up to 2 years to bring her sons to the States, as Gino made an error in her immigration paperwork by not including her sons' names on the forms as well. Ahead of the tell-all, Jasmine opened up to Swan about the status of getting her children to the States. That is something I am working out on my own to bring my children, she told Swan. Given the fact that I'm not a citizen, I'm just a permanent resident. It's making things a little bit harder, but it's possible. I just got an immigration lawyer that is helping me through that process. It might take time, but I hope that eventually I will be able to be reunited with them. TLC revealed a sneak peek on November 1st, 2025, for one of the upcoming key moments in the episode. IT featured Jasmine and Matt talking to his family members. Fans must remember, the two recently welcomed a baby girl. During their chat, Jasmine initiated the conversation and noted that she was happy and nervous after meeting Matt's family. His mom and sister were there, seeing his daughter and Jasmine for the first time. The upcoming 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9, titled Love Actually Is Complicated, will feature some of the most exciting moments. According to the official synopsis, Matt is expected to pose a life-changing decision. However, the details for that are unclear. Fans would witness the said event in tonight's episode. Matt poses a life-changing question to Jasmine. Julia hides her pregnancy. Darcy and Georgie face a painful reckoning. Jovi and Yara go head-to-head with Andre and Elizabeth. Gino embraces his newly single life. The latest sneak peek revealed by TLC features Matt's mom and sister meeting Jasmine. Additionally, they were unaware of the baby girl the two recently had. So, during their first meeting, Matt's mom saw her granddaughter and Jasmine for the first time. Seeing her in-laws, Jasmine felt nervous and happy. On the other hand, Matt's mom also had similar emotions. She responded that she was also very happy. The way that Matt talked about Jazz realizing she's intelligent, she's beautiful, she's funny. You know, like, it made sense why he really liked her. 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star's mom confessed that God accepted her and everyone as a sinner, and would accept Jazz